Hello. Hey, Eugene. Hey, Ian. Hopefully we'll be seeing one of those little slimy boys today, Eugene. Hopefully. Okay. All I need to do is build a big old bridge. Big old bridge. And the eyes? I don't know if we'll get to the eyes today. I don't want to be that presumptuous. Just wondering why I wasn't jumping properly. I would love to get to the eyes. But I imagine I'm going to be spending a lot of time desperately attempting to find like stuff so that I can get wings. And a lot of stuff like that, right? So I doubt I'll have the capability for to be so bold as to expect to get myself in a good setup with a full set of like good hard mode armor and get all the way to the twins. That seems like a bit of a pipe dream, unfortunately. Even though I'd love to be able to put it off. That'd be friggin' great. Just not quite sure if I'm competent enough for that one. That seems like a good point to put this to, I would say. The fuck are you doing? I'm beginning my bridge, my sky bridge, so that I don't have to build it later. The fuck is a sky bridge? It's a bridge in the sky. It's in the name. You build it so that you have easy access to certain parts of the map. So for example, I can quickly get over to this corruption. I can quickly get to the jungle. I can quickly get to the tundra, this corruption, because the teleporters aren't going to work. In all likelihood, because the areas are going to get corrupted or hallowed. And then that makes it so you can't teleport via the teleport crystal. But if you make a really long straight line, because you get the movement speed from Hermes boots, and it also gives you a perfect place to farm harpies and farm the wyvern. So that you can hopefully get a big feather, and so that you can also kill wyverns later on. So you can farm Souls of Flight. And then also, it gives me a really, really good spot that I can just run along for freaking ages to fight our good friend, Twins, and Skeletron Prime. Hallow's a teleport biome? Oh, is it? Neat. But yeah, it's gonna eat the other biomes, right? That's the problem. For me at the moment. And early hard mode, I'm gonna be too weak. Is a very big problem. Hard mode transition, you're just a little baby pre-hard mode character. It's very difficult to get going in hard mode. Because the enemies are too strong. So having this bridge really helps. Because you can just sprint and sprint and sprint and sprint and sprint. The Wyvern can be a bit of a pain in the butt. But if you know how to deal with the Wyvern, he's actually kind of, like, not that bad. You literally just run in one direction. When he gets close to you, jump in the other direction and he won't hit you. And then keep running in that direction for a while. When he gets close, you jump in the other direction. Kinda can't do anything. And it will take a while to kill him, but this Demon Scythe is good enough to kill him. Ready? You're seeing the reason you quit this game in front of your own eyes. Patience. Two things though, planks might have been better. I don't want to farm all of that fucking wood. That's a pain in the ass. And no stars? Stars are irrelevant. What do I need stars for at this point? Collect them for potential star cannon ammo. I mean, if I'm not using the star cannon for Wall of Flesh, I'm not using it at all. And I'm using the bees for Wall of Flesh, so I don't want to dump that many resources into the upgraded one. Because it just costs too much. Because I think it costs souls, right? I can't farm souls without losing weapons. Hallowed bars? Well, same thing then. Because you get the hallowed bars from the bosses. Busy work? I'm not sure I know what you mean by that, Mace. The harpies hit so fucking hard. Boring bridge building. You don't need to do this. There is no requirement to do this at all. I've waterlogged my sky bridge, no big problem. same principle. You don't need to do that either, base. The thing that you gotta bear in mind is the people who do like big bridges across the sky and build little arenas everywhere, they fight bosses and all of this stuff, right? They're used to playing on higher difficulties. I'm used to playing on expert mode. I've played on master mode a few times. It's never really gone very well. And I do these things because I know it's going to make it easier for me. But if you don't like it, you just don't do it. Right? Just don't build them. You definitely don't need to build arenas and stuff on... normal mode. Well, I don't... Is it just called normal? It's just called normal. It just makes it easier. That's all. Classic. Thank you. Especially when you get into hard mode, then there's, like, arenas on Classic kind of just don't really need to exist that much anymore. When you keep dying to a boss and people tell you to spend your half your lifetime building, you get sad. You don't have to spend that long building an arena. Don't be a drama queen, okay? You lower your own point. It is a fair, valid criticism, but when you exaggerate it like that, it removes the strength of your own argument. It takes... If you want to build an easy arena for a boss in early game, or even in hard mode, it takes like 10 minutes. And depending on where it is, you can do literally most of it by just throwing down a shitload of mobs. It's not usually the first advice, though, isn't it? Isn't the first advice usually, are you using potions? Like, are you using buffs? Everywhere you look online is just going to say build arenas. Because everywhere you're going to look online for people who are struggling with bosses is like, struggling with master mode. Right. Was the second piece of advice after you failed even after building an arena? Buffs are way more important than an arena. That's bad advice. Auto. Buffs are way more important. I thought you were just done this fair. It's one of those eternal problems where it's like... You're trying to ask someone who's put several hundred hours into the game the best way to make something easier, right? But an arena is fucking useless if you don't know how to move in an arena. Like, it might as well not exist. It is actually going to be a detriment to you if you don't know how to fight specifically in an arena. Because you have to move in a very consistent, like, semi-safe pattern while still making adjustments to your movement on the fly to dodge attacks. Like the Iron Skin potion, for example. One of the most basic potions you can get. Good old Iron Skin. It gives you +8 defense. If I remember correctly. Now my end game title, it's kind of mid-game I should say. Mid-game armor for early mode. 23 defense. Just smack back that potion, I've got another 8. You don't need an arena if the boss just doesn't do any fucking damage to you. Hold up, what? If you know how to fight in an arena, they are probably the strongest thing, I will admit though. If you know how to fight in an arena, it's the single best thing you can do. I'm not gonna deny that fact. And you kind of have to fight in them to learn how to fight in them, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but maybe I should have built this out of dirt. I could have put some sunflowers up here. Hey, Freddo. Hey, dude. You remember there was a specific setup of slime mount and a dummy that makes you invincible? I imagine that's probably been patched out at this point. In one of the 17 infinite final patches. Purple shimmering mortar, making you intangible. Didn't patch out? The shimmer. If planks count as an arena, you'd say arena's more important than buffs, no matter the difficulty. Fair enough. I think buffs are more important. Especially on classic. As soon as you go on to expert, I think the arena kind of becomes a little bit more important. When you're on master, the arena is infinitely more important. But on classic, the iron skin gives you enough defense that you can just tank. Honestly, you can just tank most bosses. It don't even fucking matter. Just get the best armor you can get, Iron Skin. Regeneration. Maybe a Fawns. Easy fucking peasy. Hard mode is no joke in Classic if you're unexperienced. Yeah, but that's what I mean. You still have to get the best armor possible, right? You still get your, what are they called? Adamantine? Imagine no arena against the wall. You don't build an arena for the wall. You build a line. An arena, to me, is when you do, like, this construction, like this, and it's got, like, 4 layers to it, and you've got... Building a line isn't necessary for Wall of Flesh specifically. It's just necessary for the fact that hell sucks. Hell, honestly, you don't even need to build a line to deal with hell. You can actually completely get away with it without building a line. It just requires that you have the strength to build a lot of water walking potions and a lot of dynamite. And then you just water walking, run along hell for a bit, blow up all of the structures that are in your way, and then when you fight Wall of Flesh, just run across the lava. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think I did my first wall without it as well. Because the first time I ever did wall, like, it only just been introduced to the game, so no one even knew what the fuck it was. So there wasn't this, like, tried and true strategy for it, because you just... no one knew. And that's the other thing with the arenas, is you're... like, God knows how long into... this game's, like, logic, right? We're so deep into Terraria now. I don't know how many years we are into this game, but it's a lot. Arena's essentially the, like... it's not to the same extent, but it's like when a game's been around for a really long time and everyone's optimized the fun out of it. It's essentially that. Like, an arena optimizes the boss out of the boss. You just make an area in which you run around in circles and dodge every single one of its attacks, never get hit, and then just win. Which is why I just half-ass all my arenas. I build, like, barely acceptable. This will be just enough that I'm probably not gonna die. Depending on the boss, it's necessary to even out some bad spots. Yeah. I would say that's just due diligence in any game, though, right? If there's a boss fight in a game where there's, like, open terrain, like, for example, in Minecraft, if you were summoning the Wither in the Nether, you wouldn't do it next to a giant pool of lava. That would just be fucking stupid. You even out your environment so that you can fight it first. But you don't have to go to this mad extent of, like... Bye, slime. What some people do. Which is just overkill. Hey, Summers. How you doing? redeem a song on stream and it goes through some weird force of the universe. It gets transferred from a Sabaton YouTube link to a Spotify Smurfs episode. Kevin. What? That is amazing. I can't say I've ever had that experience because I can't say I've ever redeemed a song on a stream before. In my entire life. You wish you had the masochism to do all the boss prep work or the sheer skill to raw dog them? The thing is, the only way you get the skill to do them is that you just have to do them, Mace. Right? That's the unfortunate thing. That's fine at this point. Like, the only way you get the skill to raw dog the bosses is to just try them over and 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 over again until you win. But yeah, you've reached your patience limit, and there's nothing wrong with it. You really liked Terraria 2? You can come back and play it again, right? Just don't play it for a long time. Come back, play it a long time in the future. Give it another go. Nothing wrong with taking a break. Oh, I could upgrade those. Neat. Maybe when you're 30 and wise and patient. It will still be there. Terraria's not going to go anywhere. You set up an arena without knowing what it was in Plantera, Fredo? Really? I never did. I just died to Plantera and was like, I probably need a big room for this, and then I found a big room and killed it that way. And then just ran to the big room. The pink slime with a balloon, yes. It is a, it's a house pet. Believe it or not. Another bun bun. You died to Plantera to set up an hero and an arena, man. Oh, that's good, yeah. That's the thing. That's kind of the problem, right, with games now. If you're ever late to a game, by the time you get to it, it's solved. Basically, but the game is solved. You can't just learn for yourself. As soon as you try and, like, look up anything, you get the full answer. Like, 101 ways to kill Plantera with no trouble whatsoever. 6,000 results. that makes it hard to play games sometimes, yeah. It's why I just actively ignore people's advice. Like, if someone backseats me, I will just actively not do the thing they told me. Because it's like, I'm the one that's playing. Like, I want to play the game. I don't want to just be a puppet. I wish to play. I wish to learn. If I don't understand how to be Eye of Cthulhu by myself, how the fuck am I ever going to deal with any of the hard mode bosses, right? Now you take your mind to Shinobi real quick. You're about to tackle the Prophet using the Lamia, the Wizard, and double Shinobi. Fuller crit gave Wizard his color to stealth the target of friendlies. Nice. Yeah, that'll be a blast. That's going to be ridiculous. Yep. That's really good. I like it. You like know what you're getting into, but then you get the most situational info. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you just really want non-specific stuff, right? I want to know in Irophil in Dark Souls 3, is there anything I need to worry about big time? And then you try and look that up and it's just like a full walkthrough. Only having row 4 Lamia exposed. They still have a lot of front lines passing their turns. Weird that. I have no idea what that is, Max. Yeah, him catching you with him cloning himself, I think, is a really fun moment if you don't know about it. That could lead to some really enjoyable gameplay if you don't know. Shadow with the Erdtree, right? I know typing takes long, but I really wish we'd stop acronizing everything. It's so confusing. Was a boss that you killed, and then he just reappeared for a round 2. Yeah, that's Elden Ring. Literally base game Elden Ring. You kill the ghost of the lady. Loretta. And then you just fight her again. Except this time she has a phase 2. Ooh. You kill Godfrey, and then there's a thing. There's a hole in the floor with Godfrey. You have to fight the exact same boss 3 times in a row. I honestly can't say I'm any level of surprised at all. Didn't even like the boss. Just to add insult to injury. Leaves your wizard to stealth the Lamia, basically running a full stealth team. That's nuts. Unfortunately, they can still get stolen when they're stealthed, I think. Oh, you're fighting the Prophet. For some reason I thought you were fighting the Hag. Don't know where that got in my brain. It was already around. The man that was around too, yeah. Then you have to fight them again. I unfortunately think that's one of those things with... Elden Ring? Its open world nature really hurts its boss fights. Players receive Stealth Pierce because players... Or bosses got Stealth Pierce because players easily discovered Shadowfed and Grave Robber can cheese Shrieker. Ah, amazing. No, I don't. I understand what you mean perfectly, Base, but it's a consequence. Because they have to have so many bosses in the game, it means the individual idea for bosses suffers. And they end up having to, like, extend one boss into multiple phases over and over again. Instead of having, like, a different encounter in the same place very shortly afterwards or something like that. Because they have to create so much. Was a Remembrance boss, which is supposed to be a big deal. Is it Mesmer? Just a name I've heard. Said a lot of people getting shitty about Mesmer. No? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. be honest. This should be long enough. If it's not, I'm just gonna have to deal with it somehow. Built till I got bored. I know that, mate. They've made it a very prominent piece of the promotional material. It's the Erd tree, but we made it black. You're assuming Mosmus at the end of the dungeon. Fair enough. Expect rage soon? I mean, you're already raging. What do you mean rage soon? I remember when you actually had to build healing potions. Different times. Don't need to do that anymore. What's up? I don't know if I really need any other ones. Oh. It's in the same dungeon. It's not going to be a good dungeon for you. If they are in the same dungeon. Hey, Unreal. How you doing? Oh. It's optional. That's an annoying thing to find out after you've already got pissed off at it. I need this and this. I need cactus. Probably gonna need some more stuff, but I'm not exactly sure what. Oops. I'm gonna want... Actually, I'm pretty sure I already have enough hardship potions, so I don't need to craft any of those. I want these. I need a moon glow and some... Yeah, some gold, so I just need moon glow. Okay. I mean, that one you're just gonna have to deal with, right? That one you literally cannot get around. Unless you build every single thing in the entire game. Or every single stat in the entire game. Which would be completely unreasonable to do. Okay, well, I don't really have enough potions here, but I can't do much about that. I've prepped the Sky Bridge, I've prepped the Hell Bridge. Who knows if that's definitely long enough. Sky Bridge is done, Hell Bridge is done. I've got these, I want some food. I want to make myself a whole bunch more normal arrows. Actually, no, I've got definitely enough of those. Anything I want to use is the bow. I have archery, iron skin, swiftness, regen. I've got a peach. Let's do it. Hard mode time. Prepped as many potions as I reasonably can. Can't do any more. Can't do any more. You know what I could do? Actually, there is one more bit of prep I can do. There is one singular more bit of prep. The Shambler spawns so I get to ignore Stow. Oh, really? That's fun. They are doomed. Then. This would be a lot easier with wings. Not gonna lie. They'll focus fire the single target, yep. Yeah, Labia isn't the tankiest either, so she'll die very quickly. I don't know how much mud you need to make a bio, to be honest. I'm hoping that's good enough. It seems like it might be a little bit too little, but I could always add more on. Can always build walls with mud. True. I could do that. Don't know what the fuck this house is. Is this the same? It is. It just looks wrong for some reason. Like having the house with mud as it looks like mushroom trees grow on top and it looks cool. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I only give this one door. Like so. Hey, Hedgie. You made your crossbow too, OP? Yeah, that kind of, takes a little bit of the enjoyment out of the game, for sure. You just one-shot everything. It's a wonky looking island, but I'm fine with that. May or may not be putting a lot of effort into this just to avoid going to hard mode for a little bit longer. That's not important. It looks fine. It don't look great, but it looks fine. And a fine is good enough for me. Whee! There's a place for the truffle to live. Check. I'm pretty sure that should count as being big enough, but just check. Yeah, good. Right. Fuck a duck. This is gonna be a time of things, isn't it? It's always worse than I expect it to be as well. That's always the problem. You think after you've done hard mode this many times, you know how bad it's gonna be, and then it just... The start of hard mode gets you every time. Every time. I don't know if the shadow armor is going to be acceptable, but I'm going to try and rock it here. Yeah. Is Fleshy Boy dead? No, that's what I'm about to go do. Hard mode's just a lot easier if you're already prepped and you know what you're doing before you start it. Because it's like you need to kill the wall of flesh, you get the pawn hammer as quickly as possible, quickly run and go kill as many of the altars as you're happy to go kill, so that you can spawn as much of the good ores into the world as possible. Then you need to go mining ASAP with the things that I've got to get myself a set of armor. So that I don't just die to everything immediately. And then I need to start trying to find a sufficiently good enough weapon so that I can kill 3 bosses. Because I want to kill those first 3 as quickly as possible to slow down the corruption spread. I also want to manually buy and set some hollow spread. I do love Terraria, but hard mode was truly very poorly implemented. Your Steam does not like to be timely at all, huh? Oh, shit. This. Don't know if my bridge is going to be long enough. I don't think it was worth grabbing that. That was a mistake. My bridge is definitely not long enough. Fuck. That bow fucking sucks at doing that, man. Eugene betrayed me so hard. That bow is terrible. It does great damage against the boss itself, sure, but it just can't deal with any of the ads at all. So fucking betrayed. Oh my god. Hey Rick, how you doing? Been a bit, how are you? What do you mean the Wall of Flesh has a goofy design? Fine. Why you at a crossroads, Mace, by the way? Vegan aids are better, you think? I'm not allowed to use consumables, unfortunately. Well, I've eaten that, so go, I guess. What are the rules? Every time I kill a boss, I have to destroy the weapon that I used to kill it. I have to trash it, and it has to be gone. I'm allowed to rebuild weapons. That's perfectly acceptable, but... whatever weapon I used to kill the boss is dead. If I rebuild, even if I do rebuild the weapon, I'm not allowed to use it. That weapon is considered destroyed for the entire run. I'm allowed to use it to craft, however, if I so desire. So the Knight's Edge here, because I'm going to use this for this Wall of Flesh, I'm allowed to craft another Knight's Edge, but only for the sake of crafting. I can't use it for combat anymore. Oh, my guide hasn't missed. Can I still use it for mobs? No. Can't be used at all. I would need another Muramasa, yes. I would. That would need to happen. Hey, Zada. How are you? Just by those descriptions, it doesn't really seem like you want to play either of them, Mace. Have you used the Hellwing bow? The Hellwing bow is the one that makes everything into flaming bats, right? I've used it before, but not on this. Not on this save, no. That's helpful. I got like 300 hours in this game. I just don't actively learn stuff. That is handy. There you go, I have food for the rest of my entire existence. I have 500 hours? Oh. Recommend that, it would melt the wool. I mean, isn't it just going to run into the same problem that the Bebo does? Where it melts the wool, but it just hits all the mobs. And it takes too much time to kill all the mobs, so you just never get anywhere. I have 500 hours. Oh yeah, I got 550. Huh. Whoops. Whoops, he says. I mean, it's kind of upsetting that I've got 550 hours yet I still can't kill the Ward of Flesh on my first attempt, Mace. My turn, yeah? What about it? Really, I should have the molten armor. Just straight up. We're gonna keep it for a later fight. It's not really useful for later fights. I just wanted to keep it for mob clearing in hard mode, but I don't want to be in early mode any longer. If I can avoid it. I'm still gonna run out of space because they're fucking hungry. I mean, I have to trash both weapons, correct. Yeah, no, they're hungry. Fuck. Yep. I need Molten if I'm going to do that. Even Molten's not going to change the fact that I just don't have enough DPS. Surviving was clearly not an issue there. Oh, I gotta build more bridge, I guess. Fine. I wanted to avoid it if I could. Then you need... Yeah, I don't want to fish. The raft potions are... The potions are really good, but... On my last save, I completed like 99 angler quests. If I can, I want to completely avoid fishing on this save. Even though I know it's... like, technically not a good idea. This fishing is very powerful. Bottled water, fire blossom, a water leaf, and obsidian. Oh, I got demonite. Silly. Can you stop? Crazy lady. Merchant. Don't want her in my basement. Throwing fucking confetti at me whenever I'm trying to concentrate. Oops. Okay. I farmed some more hellstone. See how the... I've even got this on, man. It's so upsetting. Even with the quick hive pack, that just... Yeah, see how the thing does. Find some hellstone, see how the hellstone bow does. Because, like, I'm going to lose a tiny bit of time, oh no. Hellstone pickaxe would make it quicker to mine the special ores as well, so it's not a bad idea to grab one of those. Maybe even get full Hellstone armor. You not drown in lava? I thought you drowned in lava. Interesting. I think I make that discovery literally every time I play this game. I swear you used to drown in lava. I'm only 3,000 health away. You mind it without lava resistance? I normally do. But I can't be asked to be careful. And the time taken to make the potion. This is gonna save a lot of time. Rather than just being super careful the whole time. And extend the bridge further to the left. The... guide should be back by the time I give it another shot. This is going to be my last thing. You want to play Gilly Gibby? You don't want to have to cope with losing. That's a bit of a struggle to not have to deal with that one in a multiplayer game. Or a competitive game, specifically, I should say. Well, I don't have to ditch any of the weapons that I use for failed boss attempts. So hopefully the Hellfire Bow is good enough by itself. And then I don't have to get rid of me Knight's Edge. That's an upside. Crippling sense that you're inadequate. Yeah, games should never really make you feel that way. Not that I haven't been there. The thing's one of the reasons why I don't play competitive games anymore. No, I did check him. I bought 1,000,000 foe. Because I'm gonna need it for hard mode. I also spent absolutely all of my money. I've not had a single portable piggy bank. I've just realised that. You don't understand how I failed on Double Edge so horribly. I just have terrible luck, guys. My luck in games is atrocious. Every single time I use an item like that, where it has like a detriment to it that causes you damage as well, the only time I will ever get the detriment is like max damage crit roll. And it will happen every 3 fucking attacks. Even though it's meant to be 1 in every 5 attacks. You know, you can love the Guilty Gear OST and love the characters without playing the game, right, Mace? Just consume shitloads of content. That's what I used to do with Zomboid for the longest time. Loved the shit out of the game, but just never had anyone to play it with. So I just watched all of the Zomboid content under the sun. And never learned anything, because everyone cuts out all of the content you need to learn about. Because it's boring as fuck. Engaging if you're the one playing it, but not necessarily super engaging from a, I want to watch someone find a generator for 15 hours. Seraph is a main damage dealer and a medium length. I hope you have some good stress relief. Be quicker listing the themes that aren't rad, yeah. Well, like that's a thing with Guilty Gear. Ranked made you anxious, unranked got bored, and then you lost your love. I understand the rank making you anxious thing, because I've been there, right? It's happened to me. I don't know how it happened, but for me, one day I just sort of, like, stopped being anxious in ranked. And you kind of realize it just doesn't matter. Like, it's irrelevant. Have a good one, Unreal. I hope I get to hard mode soon as well. I was really hoping I was going to get it in the first, like, hour. But it seems like I was doomed to take a little bit longer here. Unfortunately. Another part with Guilty Gear is there's no unranked mode. It still has skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, that one's a weird one. There's kind of no good solution to that one in fighting games, though, unfortunately, so I don't know what they could do about it. That's skill-based matchmaking system. Nice. Skill-based matchmaking is ELO. That's what ELO is. They just assign you into arbitrary groups. For ranked, so that you feel some sort of progression instead of a 4-digit number going up or down. You want it to have an ELO system? I mean, it will have an ELO system. How do you think it decides when you go up and down, like, floors and stuff? The ELO is just an invisible number. And then when you reach a certain threshold, it decides if you go up or down a rank. That's how skill-based matchmaking works, isn't it? You don't want to know where you're at? I don't know if you'll ever have that. In, like, anything, unfortunately. Because that's exactly what people do want to see. Just so they feel good about their progression. Otherwise they feel like they're just playing a game forever and ever and ever and nothing's ever happening and then they just get bored and stop. I think progression does is make you dread the matches where you get to do nothing, then you probably shouldn't play the game. You love the game? You can love the game and not play it. That's completely doable. You want to play it and love it? Then you're gonna have to have a deep conversation with yourself as to why you're so obsessed with the ranking being so important. Because even if the ranking wasn't there, you'd be getting stomped every now and then just the same. Because it would just be the same thing, but the invisible number. Like, literally nothing would change other than the fact that you wouldn't get a word that says rank up. It would be exactly the same. Literally nothing would change. You would play 20 matches, then all of a sudden you would just be getting fucking stomped on. It would arguably just be way worse, because you wouldn't even know why. And you're not stupid, so you'd know why. It's because you'd hit the next invisible ELO bracket, so it wouldn't actually change the damn thing. Lobotomize yourself and become stupid. If you lobotomize yourself, you don't have to worry about playing anything ever again. Technically. I hate it when I have a point. I've been here, Mace. I've done this. I did this with League. I did this with Rocket League. Did this with StarCraft 2. I'm gonna wallow in self-pity and blame the game design, yeah. Problem is, with competitive games, that doesn't work, right? There's some small little bit inside you that always knows that it's your fault. At least that was my experience. Hey, Summers. How you doing? Deep life inside. I don't know if you've ever been really hard into competitive games at all, Eugene. But it is genuinely soul-destroying. Yeah, that's what's the problem. That's where the issue arises, mate. Because if you just weren't having fun, it would be so easy to quit. But it's that one good match every 20 matches that's just so fucking good. That it's like, man, this is the most fun I've ever fucking had. That's what gets you. Regret the waste of your lifetime in controllers. Ooh, that bad, huh? Use stone for the wall of flesh though? Wouldn't platforms / seed boxes be better to use? I don't know where the platform thing come from, to be honest. I have infinite stone. It's the only reason I use stone. I've got shitloads of it. It's easier. If I use platforms, I have to go mine a whole bunch of wood. If I use seed boxes, I gotta go get a whole bunch of gold to buy them all. It's easier to just use stone, no? Stone also makes hell into hallowed and evil, yeah. Definitely something I never considered at any point. But it is also true. Just use the Night's Edge. What's the benefit of using platforms? Just that you can drop through them? Because wouldn't the bottom eye also be able to shoot lasers at you if you had platforms? Make it harder to dodge. I think the other bow was way better than this one. The other boat was way better than this one. I got out of my inventory, unfortunately. This was a waste of resources, unfortunately. It just, they can't deal with the mobs. Should have just saved the fucking mini shark. I should have just shaved the fucking mini shark. Platforms you aim at the lower part drop down to dodge and it doesn't break campfires because some lava spawn from above. Right. Use the Hellwing? I can't get the Hellwing. I don't have a shadow key. Unfortunately. No shadow key for me. Wasted so many resources on this. Can't use consumables for Molotovs. Nor do I even know that Molotovs exist. There's Molotovs? I can't use thrown weapons. You generally use sea boxes because they don't break, right? Weird. I could just... I completely forgot I took it off. I mean, I have 123 stars, so I can do some damage with the star cannon at least. Because why not? How do you build the fucking star cannon? I don't even know. 20 meteorite and the mega shark. My second mini shark. 120 should deal above half health. So that kind of pierces, right? Because I can use it just to deal damage to the thing while I kill the little fuckers. That does not get much of an upgrade. Oh, fucking... Ah. I don't want to be mean, Eugene. Every piece of advice you've given me so far has fucked me over. You said to save bee's knees for this and it fucked me. And now I can't use the mini shark, which is what I wanted to use. So I don't think I'm going to keep the upgraded version for the Destroyer. I'll find a way to deal with the Destroyer. I don't know how I'm going to find a way to deal with him, but I'll deal with him. So the Knight's Edge would wreck him as well, and it's kind of meh. You gotta go, your phone's about to die. Enjoy yourself. Have a good day. I hope I managed to get the Destroyer killed. Oh, not the Destroyer. This guy killed this stream. We're both individually enough for soloing it. I think you're operating at a higher skill level than me, Eugene. Because clearly not. Not for me. You gotta remember, I'm not a speedrunner, I'm just an idiot. Blood Moon? I mean, the Blood Moon doesn't even do anything for me at this point, does it? Now I'm locked behind the guy dying. I had 4 dolls, and I thought that would be enough, man. So upset. I must feel like maybe I should put the shadow armor back on for the movement speed. It was really nice. You might have done most, but I didn't remember it. I can't even think about how many times this happened to me. Can't use dynamite. And a boss just got by dynamite and speedrun surprisingly high. I think it's like exactly on par for what I would expect for me. They'd kill every single boss in the entire game with dynamite if they could in the speedrun. But offered all the easy methods. I can't do the easy methods. The easy method is fucking mini shot. Yeah, okay, of course there is. Well, I've just used the Knight's Edge. Great. Fuck. Please? No, I should have switched to the fucking shadow armor. Ah! I fucking hate myself so much right now. Why do I ever listen to anyone's advice? Fuck possibilities of doing this my way now. Every time I'm trying to do this a way that isn't a way I would want to do it, it's gone horribly fucking wrong. I need Daybloom. If someone does that, I quit and I never come back. Every single thing that's been said it's easy, Eugene, has just made its life harder. I can't believe you. Every single thing has just made it harder and harder that's meant to have made it easier. Tell me how to do it. I'm gonna go and get myself a shitload of Daybloom. Then I'm going to make a ton of... I'm not going to make a ton. I'm going to make some magic damage and some magic regen potions. If I can, I'm going to make mana potions. I'm going to use the Demon Scythe. Because I can stay on the opposite side of the screen where I'm nice and safe and I don't get hit by any of the little guys. It'll pierce through the little guys and it will do damage to the boss. It might take some time, but it's completely doable and it'll work without problems. I just might need a little bit of a longer bridge. That's it. And when the boss gets closer, because it speeds up, it actually gets hit by more of the hits from the Demon Scythe, so it actually takes more damage when it's lower health. So you lose your safety because it gets closer to you, but it dies quicker, so you don't die before it does. It deals with the boss and it deals with the flyy things. Fuck messing around with stuff that only does damage to the minions or only does damage to the boss and you're too close to it or you're too far, and it does damage to both. It does damage in a good way. Pro. It's precisely because I'm bad that I come up with different ways to do stuff. Because clearly I'm not good enough to pull off killing with just Knight's Edge or just Bee's Knees or with a whip out my ass crack running at 500 miles an hour. I'm not good enough at it. I have to go with something that's safe. You can keep your good strats if people are actually good. They might understand how they work. Yeah? What's wrong with Tundra and Dungeon being on the left base? Why wouldn't it be able to? I don't think I've got a lot of Daybloom yet for free. Might be better to buy more Daybloom planters, since it's the one that you always need the most of. Yeah, look, the shithead's here. For the biome side order was set? Nah, it's just RNG. It's just RNG. I'm so sorry, guide. Never mind. There you go, Mace. You're right to some degree. Much more right than I am. I apologize. Okay, that's infuriating. Goes gardening to calm down. If only. This was calming. That would be nice. I think people forget how frustrating it is to suck at something. It's not as easy as just like whip out insert strat, right? You need to have the required skill to do it. Anyway, you get that skill is by attempting to do it in the first place, but trying to do a million different things, it just don't work. And it makes it a lot more frustrating when you get fucking sassed for it as well. The only reason I'm not fishing Sabes is because I did like 100 angler quests on my last save file. And I just cannot stomach the idea of doing more fishing at the moment. It took, like, hours of my fucking life. Because I was trying to get that angler achievement, and I still don't have it. Otherwise, I would definitely be getting the fishing ingredients. I just want a break from fishing. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a fucking meltdown. Instead of just being irritated, I will actually have a meltdown. I don't know if I can make mana potions until further in the game, unfortunately. Nope. Sure don't. I, for better or worse, never really paid any attention to glitches and stuff. Multiple bobbers seems amazing, though. Not gonna lie. What do I need for swiftness? Oh, no. I need eyesight for swiftness. Can I make mana regen in here anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. I can make greater healings. I can make super manas. Is the only way to get normal mana potions from the wizard? Is that it? I'm gonna lie, that kind of shits in my cereal a little bit there. Every single time I shift flick stuff into a chest, I get so scared that I'm actually holding down Alt and I'm just deleting everything. Or Control or whatever it is. It's so uncomfortable. We got the tonkatsu doesn't taste like anything. Nice. Use the demon scythe until I run out of mana. That's amazing. Demon Scythe till I run out of mana. Switch to the bow just to hold back and do a little bit of damage. As soon as my mana regens, Demon Scythe, blow it all down. Repeat until victory. Also, fuck this armor. This armor's going to be good in hard mode because it's got so much more defense, but at the moment, the lack of mobility is killing me. So this is more important. Oh, there we go. How are people okay with food that tastes like absolutely nothing? I have no idea. I'm with you. I don't get it. Go for it. 8 potions! The wall of flesh. I could have done it with 4. Oh, if I just had... It's 10 potions, it's not even 8. I could have done it with 3. How many pylons do I have? I think 5? Tundra. Sorry, I got that coming. My apologies. Tundra. Normal, underground, God, don't call me, that haunts my fucking nightmares. Do I want to set up the rest pretty hard mode? I mean, I don't really have any more to set up, right? I've got jungle. I've got grasslands. The desert is literally right there, so I don't need a desert one. I've got snow pylon. I don't care about going to the beach. And I've got an underground one. That's it, isn't it? Got the underground desert. Is there anything even there? Every time I go into the underground desert, I never seem to get anything of use. Chisel? Chisel himself is in the underground? What the hell's the chisel? For a meet and greet? I know the golfer's down there. Golfer, yep. I'm extending my bridge while I'm waiting for the dude to appear with the bit on him. The poor bosses do to deserve being broken. Apparently they wasted a lot of my time. That seems to be the theme at the moment. The boss break my weapons. Clay, welcome. How are you? Scarabombs make tunneling faster. Ah, fair. I think I'm a bit beyond that at this point. Because I imagine that's mostly useful for the elevator. And I've got, what you call it now? Or I will have hard mode stuff. I'm gonna say something that I know might upset the Terraria people. I feel like the bass statue's really overrated. Like, it's legitimately got a fantastic benefit. I feel like there's very few fights where I stay in one place for it. To actually, like, do anything. Like, it's completely useless here. It's not going to be helpful against twins, or destroyer, or Skeletron. Where the hell is the dude? The voodoo doll? Yeah. Kill the guy in the lava. I'd have to move him into a house down here though, right? Or does it teleport you? No, because even then it's not going to put me in a good spot. They're everywhere? Apparently not! I've been in hell the entire time, I haven't seen a single one. I haven't even seen a demon, I don't think. I've seen one demon. Wasn't that one of the super hard saves? I can't even win master mode. Do you think I'm gonna win for the worthy? Well, a demon. Doesn't have a doll, but a demon. Did I literally beat master mode? No, we quit the save. The only time I beat master mode is with a friend, and the game is drastically easier with two people. Please, I'm so sick of building this fucking bridge. Just to have something to do. Normally there's 1,000,001 enemies. Tax Collector doesn't appear into hard mode, I don't think, right? Does he? I don't think he appears to hard mode. I don't have any on me, though. Well, I'm missing one, but whatever. It'd be really convenient if one spawned straight after Wall of Flesh. That'd be really handy. Unfortunately, my Dryad is at a different place than my base, my main base, so it's in the jungle. Otherwise, I would have grabbed it from her then. I even have a battle potion on. It's just no enemy spawns. Must be you then? Should have taken a shower. I took a shower yesterday. It honestly might be quicker to build a guide house than hell at this point, honestly. It might be fucking quicker. Might not have been a terrible idea to build the jungle armor, actually. Come on the surface with the wall spawn? I have no idea. I think the wall kills you instantly if you're out of hell, right? This armor always been there? Not always, no. It's been there for a good few months at this point, though. Hey, Frenchie. Hey, Berserk. Hey, you both did. Yeah, now you fucking do it. Now I've threatened you with building a house down here. Dreading work. Understandable. Am I? Dreading Terraria at the moment. Want to switch? No? Probably get you fired. Yeah. It's not a good night's edge. Pretty sure standing still increases your health regen as well. God damn. What weapons going into Crusher this time? The Bee's Knees and the Demon Scythe. If I manage to do it. Just gotta wait for this lava to leave so that I can chuck the thing in the lava, but I have a tiny bit extra space. Fuck. As long as I never press down, it shouldn't be a problem. Two for each boss? Yeah, I mean, I wish I didn't have to, but... here we are, I guess. I didn't actually really have to use the Bee's Knees at all here. The mana regen does a lot more than I thought it would do. I should be fine. Sure, that'll do. Bee's Knees alone would do it. I tried that one, but it didn't work. Bee's Knees alone did not do it because I was completely unable to deal with any of the ads. any of the little tiny baby mobs right at the start, I couldn't kill them. So I just never did any damage to the boss. What bow? Horse bow? Oh, I know. I didn't actually see anything. I was too busy thinking and running. My eyes were under focus. Oh, hello. Can't mind that. This. How dare I? Easily. That is good enough to make a mushroom biome. Cool. Amarok instantly. Shame I don't give a shit about yo-yos. You didn't know Shroom Biome had a service background? It does, yes. There is even an achievement specifically for making a, I want this right now. A floating mushroom biome. I accidentally turned the ruler on and it's really annoying me. That Buster Sword? Yep. Sure is. Why is there a Buster Sword? Because people like the Buster Sword. Terraria likes to reference lots of games. Well, there's my first lot. I've actually gone too far. Wild. Is this Hallow? The Hallow and the Corruption spawn literally right next to each other. Amazing. What did I even get, by the way? Titanium, Cobalt, Mithril. Cool. Source assembling goes in here. This is going to go in here. This in here. That's going to stay on me because I'm going to use it in a second. That's going to stay on me. You stay up there. You in here. Can I not make a fucking hellstone pick? You need 20. Do you need the hellstone pick to mine cobalt? Have I made a massive error? Oh my god. Oh, there's my underground hallow. In my elevator, as always. Andy? I should really, A gelatin crystal already? Spent fucking hours looking for one of those on my main save. Oh, hello hell as well, handy. Oh, there's another one. Oh shit. Well, I'm in here now. This is technically where I wanted to get to. Can't believe I didn't even get a hellstone pick. I got too focused on building the armor, which wasn't even useful to me. Experience an affront to fighting game design. Oh? How so? This should be more than enough hellstone. Cobalt requires you to... No, Cobalt requires you. Cobalt is blue. I think. Mithril is green. Titanium is... I actually don't know. If I remember correctly, titanium is the one that's considered better. Than adamantium. Like the better of the two. So I got lucky with getting that on the world at least. special input that requires you to input up, so it's really hard to not jump mid-input. That's funny. Messing with all of the muscle memory. Fuck, son of a bitch. Oh, come on. I just gotta wait for enough of it to flow out of there. I didn't even see that bat, to be honest. Hopefully I just got enough. Got more than enough. Give me this. Pretty sure I need 20 souls of flight for wings, right? Yeah. So I don't have enough for any wings at the current moment in time. All of flesh mask can just go away. Don't need it. This goes into here. This goes into here. That's staying on me. Souls are all going down there. Get rid of this. This can go into here along with those. And then how do I upgrade the shotgun? I need 10 souls of night and 2 dark shards. And it gets worse? What? That's Cobalt. I always forget that this isn't just slow as shit anymore. It's so hard set in my brain that this weapon, this pickaxe, is so slow. But it's just not. I need to put some Hallow down on the left. Need to remember to do that. I've got Hallow on the right, blocking the corruption, but I need the Hallow on the left as well. Pretty lucky with Cobalt here by the looks of things. I think you need 6 per bar for Cobalt. So if I need 20 for a pick, like I did with iron, I would need 120 cobalt ore. Okay. The shadow dodge is like busted good, isn't it? On the titanium armor. The what does the adamantine armor have? Just like really quick health regen or something, right? Ah, okay, Fredo, thank you. Purely by visible stats that you could look at, it just looks like a straight up downgrade. I knew it wouldn't be, I just didn't know how it wouldn't be. It's just kind of funny that if you only look at the stats, technically just saying gets downgraded. Hey, there's the sludge. Eugene's little sludgy friend. It is the middle tier that you need to make a forge for, specifically, and then the last tier maybe that you need to make an anvil for. I can't recall. I think it's a mithril. Yeah, I think it's a mithril forge and adamantine anvil. It's cobalt anvil. There's some underground hallow. Which will almost certainly get me killed, but... Souls of Light. Staying alive is kind of not important right now. Oh, I need the wizard. Is the wizard in the underground hallow? I think he is, right? This isn't an underground hallow, this is an underground desert. A hallowed underground desert. How incredibly odd. But that's gonna make this a pain in the ass. Scorpion! Yeah, I can't go into there because of the scorpions. Hmm. Oh, okay. Only requires 3 ore. Whoops. Well, I'm glad to have been wrong. Sword is not going to be an upgrade. I don't think there's anything else I care for other than the armor, which would just be useful for a little bit extra defense. What does the set bonus just give me? Increased movement speed. It doesn't say. It's a bit slower, but it's a big speed upgrade, so I'm going to keep it. But it's a bit slower, but it's a bit slower, but it's a big speed upgrade, so I'm going to keep it. Dude. My brain needs help, clearly. It does not fucking work, probably. Ancient cloth. Is just for vanity's sakes? Cool. In the bin you go. Well, I'm glad this didn't start just immediately corrupt. Ah. Not good. Please. Thank you. Wait, really? Terraria? A survival game? Wasn't the food added, like, way after? Wasn't there a mode with a hunger meter? There might be, but I don't remember that at all. Cool. I might just never have played that mode. Well, if Cobalt's free, maybe it's Mithril for Titanium 5 that I remember then. So... 80 Mithril ore before I go back up. Which I amazingly nearly already have. Disturbing. Something over there. I do kind of like the panicked farming of hard mode, not gonna lie. Just re-going through all the areas you've gone through already and just like hardcore scouting them to see if there's anything you could get. It's useful. That's the titanium? Okay. That's what it looks like. Oh no, it's a mithril anvil. That's it. It's a mithril anvil. I remember. No, it says detected nearby, but I don't have my my spelunkers because I'm a dummy, and I keep quick stacking them into the chest. I'm sort of hoping I might just find it, but seems like that's not gonna be the case. So I'll just go grab that bit that was over here, where I already know where it is. Wait, no, that was higher up than this, wasn't it? That was higher up than this, crap. Still good to mine all the cobalt, because I can hopefully go straight from cobalt to titanium. Armor-wise. Because I'd rather just not collect that much mithril. Would be a lot easier if I had wings. hunger meat you remember was a mod? Ah, the official one was don't starve. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Oh! Visored. Come here. I don't know, 50 gold. What disaster. Oh, hello. The first mimic. An important moment in any boy's life. Cross necklace? I should have known that that was a trap chest because it's underwater. I dropped 16 gold! Magic Quiver's very fucking lucky though. That's really gonna help. That's big. That is big. I don't think I care about the cross necklace, honestly. Magic Quiver only gives normal arrows. I don't know if it... Does it give it... No, it doesn't give it infinite arrows? I thought it just buffed all of your stuff. It gives you, like, attack speed, arrow speed. There is also an endless quiver. But you just craft that with normal arrows. There's multiple quivers. What, pak choi? What's pak choi? Why do I feel like I should know what it is? It's bok choy but British. Oh, okay. Inferior bok choy. Shiny? Yeah, it's the halo. I'm in hard mode now. It's not a terrible idea, mate, yeah. Right, this guy kills me. Oh! Oh! I should not get my way out. Leave. Save the gold. What the hell is the nurse? A lot of Queen Slime tries, yeah. Which is good, because I genuinely cannot remember that fight at all. It's good, but you need to do it multiple times, at least 2, yeah. Yeah, that's a tough sell. I think that's Mithril. Settlement's a fire hazard and a half, torches everywhere. Good. But if it's not a fire hazard, I haven't been doing my job properly. The anti-fire and safety ban. I must make it as fire dangerous as possible. Cooking against this motionless dummy. Good. It'd be bad if the motionless dummy was somehow beating you. That would be terrible. Hey! Tifu? However I say your name, I apologise. Welcome. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my desperate rush to try and slow evil spreads right now. Almost there for the next update? Yeah. The final update. It's not even funny anymore, it just hurts. Is a mimic, I think. Oh no, it is a chest, sorry. Which isn't what I want. I want mimics. No. You're annoying and I don't want to deal with you. I got 3 minutes left on my spelunkers, so if I do this, I should have more than enough for that. And then leave. You're glad they keep saying final? Why so? That looks like it's the titanium that I saw before. It is, cool. Do I have mods on? No. I have like one visual mod, I believe. But that's it. And it literally just changes the textures of something to a different color. And the only reason it's still on is because I can't remember how I even do the mods in the first place, even though I'm pretty sure there's just a button on the main menu. Am I sparkly? Give it back. I need it. Go away. It means there's updates to be expected. The second is I won't be as sad when the actual final upgrades, because if not, no, it's the final one. I mean, I suppose. I just want them to actually do, like, a final update so they can do something else. Like, Terraria is already an amazing game. It's nice that they keep making it more amazing. I want to see them make a different amazing game. I want to see what else they can cook up. Rather than just Terraria 1 again. Even if it's just Terraria 2 or like Otherworld. Just to see them put a small different take on it. Maybe in a newer engine that allows them to do cooler stuff that they otherwise couldn't do without a lot of hassle and things like that, right? Still don't know why Otherworld got cancelled. I think Otherworld got cancelled because of the fact that it was being built in collaboration with someone, and the collaboration went to shit. I'm not 100% sure on that. That might be hearsay. I think that's why. I'm sad about it though, because Otherworld looks incredibly cool to me. I really love the idea of the corruption actually being, well, relevant. Oh, it's the mage. Yeah. I really wish it would stop just incessantly telling me that there's a gelatin crystal nearby. It's not helpful. Oh, I died? That must have been lower health than I thought I was. Titanium right there as well. Look at it. Right there. 137, I'm pretty happy with that. That could get me a titanium pick. I don't know if that's worth the money. The time? I think it is, actually, considering the pickaxe power is so much stronger. Mine through a lot of stuff in one hit. Get rid of these two in your pot. And give me a few more spelunkers. Well, let's just checking. Can I get another piece of cobalt? Just to make me a little bit more survivable. Sorry. Oh wait, I don't just get shredded instantly when I'm underground. Probably best... I don't know if it's going to show up at this height. Titanium. Ever played Graveyard Keeper on stream? I've never played Graveyard Keeper full stop. It is one of those games that I would very much like to play at some point. I wouldn't be opposed to playing it on stream. That's... Is that titanium? No. That is. I'm glad that it's titanium, or it was so easy to recognize by the fact that it just looks fucked up. Compared to all the other ore. I think you can get some good stuff from a spider biome in hard mode. Memory serves. Oh my lord. I'm not arachnophobic, but that was uncomfortable. Oh my god. Good quality jump scare, yeah. There was so many. They're above me as well, so I can't even leave. Okay, emergency escape plan, just fucking flee. I do kind of want to get more spider fangs though, because I'm like 90% sure there's some really good spider items in hard mode that you can get. I mean, I'm fine just cheesing them. Oh, Souls of Light as well? Why, thank you. You only remember the spider staff? It's a summon. Summons are great because they're just free damage, right? Nice. What if the shotgun works through that gap? The Onyx Blast would be great here, yeah. It sure would. It's a shame I can't get it yet. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's a poison staff from one of them. Engineering, yep. Just a casual shitload of Souls of Light for essentially no work done at all. Oh, take it. What does this do then? Okay, it's like a tri-shotgun that creates piercing fangs that do pretty decent damage, actually. That's not it. Doesn't look fucked up enough. There's some in the lava, great. Of course there is. How much have I got? 29? That's terrible. You again? How much are you gonna show up, mister? Tim is pretty hard mode, yeah, this is Rude Wizard. I don't think I actually saw Tim, like, at all. So to have a stock of obsidian skin? No, I built, like, exactly one obsidian skin and I used it already. So I'm a dummy. And I really should have put down more planters to grow more of them, but I didn't. You hear him a lot, I'm not missing out. I'll count my lucky blessings that he decided not to show up then. An ancient... That's cool. Man, it's kind of a bummer I used the demon scythe. It would have been really nice to farm the dragon. It's so good for Wall of Flesh, though. Two minutes left. I've only got 60. Hopefully this will get me to a decent amount. Can't remember how much you need. I just know it's a lot. No! Titanium was a different buff though. I mean, it's still the highest armor set, right? I'm mostly just after the armor. The set bonus is just a nice little nugget on top. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, spider stuff. Oh, the nurse is fucking dead. Okay, I've got that venom stuff now as well, that poison stuff. What do I need to make this? I literally just need spider fangs. Neat. Well, that's a summon to do freebie damage. Should be very helpful. Literally don't need those anymore. $93, eh? Not a ton. I am going to want a repeater. So build one of those while I remember. And then... Am I going to want ranged? I guess I want ranged damage helmet. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Eugene, that the repeater along with ranged armor will be more than enough for the twins. Especially since I have the magic frickin' quiver. What does this combine with? The magma stone? Neither of which are really very helpful. Okay. Completely fine by itself. I do want to kill myself another dragon and enough harpies, so that if I manage to shenanigan my way into enough souls of light here, I can instantaneously just make the thing. Arrow potions on top, very true. Just make my first set of wings. That way. Because then I don't need the horseshoe balloon anymore. I think harpies tend to be more prevalent around floating islands. It's so dumb that you can just put a torch in them and they're good to go. It's so silly. Oh, hello. There you are. This should mess you up, right? Kind of. Not as much as I was hoping it would, but... You gonna do some world with Nina? Hey, nice. Have fun. Okay. I have my wyvern, I just need my harpy feathers. Harpies, please. And then I need some more titanium, just to get my other 2 bits of armor. But then I honestly might be in a probably some spare helmets as well. But I'm in a good spot. Wall of flesh. What did I use for wall of flesh? It was demon scythe plus the bow, B-bow. In the end. All it ended up taking. This does also poison them. Interesting. Spider Staff's actually kind of cracked. I just saw that leaped to like up here and then started tearing the shit into that harpy. That's wild. Come on. I need 2 more feathers, please. Child Dimitrescu. Oh, is that what they're called in that game? Are they called harpies? The little babies? I said the babies. They're fully grown-ass psychopathic sisters, right? Queen Spider Staff? Yeah, it said it was a totem, whatever they're called. Sentry, that's it, yeah. Thank you. Come on. Not really. Because I still have to go through it? I still have to suffer. Dude, drops only is going to be a nightmare. How do you even get wings in drops only? Do you just not? Wait till fish run, fuckhead. He drops wings, right? I think he's the first one I know of. Why is it always when you need 1 left that they just don't drop them? There we go. Oh, I already had some. I'm an idiot. You need 10, 20 souls of flight, and 15 souls of either light or darkness. Cool. Well. Deal. I guess. Empress? Empress is difficult to do without wings though, right? Oh, look, an instant Nimbus Rod. Good thing I fucking hate it. Moon Lord. Fuck you. I shouldn't have sold it. It's actually kind of good against Destroyer. I still hate it, though. I stand by my righteous outrage. Titanium detector nearby. Where? I don't know, I can't see it. There. Round. Come on, I'd be so happy if I managed to get a full set of titanium. That would make me feel good inside. Some more down there. Just Excalibur him like in melee only. Is that how I killed him, in melee only? Oh my god, how the fuck did I do that? Dude, past me was cracked. Ugh. Another moment of my past self did something I thought was impossible. I don't even know how I did half the stuff that I did way back when. I still, to this day, do not understand how I killed Fatalis. With the, Pookie only weapons. How did I do that? I don't get it. I did. I definitely did it. I don't understand. Sometimes I just, like, I go into a trance and then I play really well and then I wake back up and I'm like, oh, I suck again now. Damn it. Just like you with math. Did the Risk of Rain math lesson not help, Fredo? You were dying to a bug, and it was your own hubris. You died to a bug? Like a game bug or a creature bug? Game bug? What happened? How was it due to your own hubris? That's the particularly interesting part. Not application math like Risk of Rain, you was about the one you solve in high school, the letters and the weird looking symbols. Oh, algebra. Yeah, I like math until the symbols and letters get involved. Not the symbols I'm not as bad at. The numbers, I can't do greater than and less than. Apparently, I learned that one recently about myself. If I wouldn't know, you don't bother it, so go for frost armor. That's gonna be what I have to do in the... No, you have to cross frost armor, right? I can't even do that in the drops only. Shit. I don't know if I'd be able to kill the big guys, because you have to kill the big guys, don't you? I really don't know if I'm going to be able to complete drops only, to be honest with you, Eugene. Not for lack of trying, but because I kind of suck. I feel like that requires a very high level of execution. On expert, dude, expert's the limit of my capability. Give me a sec. I'm back. I think I got a good amount of titanium on that trip, so I'm happy with that. No shop, no farming, no chest loot. The only way you can get stuff is if it drops from a monster. Get Molnir'd? Oh, is that how I died? I wasn't even looking. I looked back and I was already dead. Sky Fracture's really good. It's a shame I don't have a magic pistol. Meteor stuff might be quite good for... Thingy? Destroyer, maybe? Can you even craft a pickaxe? You're allowed the stuff that's in your inventory to begin. Which includes a pickaxe. Thankfully. Allowed to destroy tiles, collect the resources? Yes. You just then can't use said resources. $241, that's gotta be enough. That's an absolute shitload. I've got the helmet, I need the chest piece and the legs. I don't have any fancy things for this. Attacking generates a defensive barrier of titanium shards. Okay. Or is that the visual and I need to not have that on for it? There's got to be enemy to kill somewhere. There we go. Okay, and those do damage if someone gets too close to you. Potentially at a very high rate with how... Oh, big knockback. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. Well, now I know. That can go in there. Sort into here. This and this. Okay, that is going to be Terraria for today. Hi, Charlie. Welcome. Unfortunate timing. You come right as I'm about to go on break. It's good to see you, nonetheless. I am going to be back in just a moment. I'm going to have like a 10-15-ish minute break. And I'll be back with some Darkest Dungeon. More Terraria will be tomorrow. Same time it was today. So I'll see you in just a sec.